In Fukuoka, I'm bored. Now that I'm back here in Japan, I'm bored. I can understand why my friend Yuta-san, he gets tired of Japan. After all, it's the monotony that really irks and bores you. It gets under your skin slowly, ever so slowly. It creeps inside your skin and starts to bang away on your nerves. This is the monotony of life in a systematic city. But to be very honest, the guys here are extremely small and petty. We're talking about the heterosexuals. The gays, I have not encountered them yet. There is not much gays in Japan, of course, or lesbians. There are more lesbians actually. But the Japanese girls are much nicer. Above all, the Thai girls and the Hong Kong girls and Singapore girls. Japanese girls are pretty accommodative. The guys are really small and petty. They are, even though they are heterosexuals, they behave like fucking poofters, tootsies, I call them. They're small, picky, and they got no guts. Whereas the Hong Kong guys and the Thai guys, we're talking about guys, not gays, okay? Thai gays are fucked beyond all recognition. I mean, Thai gays are the most disgusting pricks on earth. Their mouth runs fouler than a herpes-infected cunt. Okay, this is what I think about Thai gays. Okay, I have absolutely no respect. I do not want to have anything to do with Thai gays at all. But the Thai guys, the real straight guys, are pretty nice, accommodative, like the Japanese girls. But the Thai girls, oh, they are vicious, vindictive, and malicious. They believe in revenge, serving cold. As cold, as chill as you can get. That is Thai girls for you. So is Hong Kong girls. Hong Kong girls are worse than Chinese girls, but Chinese girls are very extremely domineering. So to sum it all up, put it in a nutshell, I think Japanese girls are much nicer. The nicest of all, actually. But the worst of all guys is the Japanese guys. They are cowardly. They will not take you face to face. And if they think that you can... they can take advantage of you, they try it and they don't succeed, they chicken out. The Thai guys, on the other hand, are different. They got guts, real guts, and they are good. They are accommodative, they are not petty at all. The Thai guys are so not petty. They are big-hearted people. But the Thai girls are extremely petty. The Thai girls and the Japanese guys are pretty much the same. And then there we have the Hong Kong girls, are the same as the Thai girls. Singapore girls are no better. Malaysian girls are just too dumb. They have no blinking idea what the world is all about. They live like hermits in a well. And then of course, then I'm not going to go to the other side of it, the Afro-Americans and this and that, the racist cards they always play, and I'm so sick of them. Anyway, I am tired. I don't complain. You don't hear me complaining about my own life, and regardless of what happens, I'm always complaining about people because their abhorrent personalities and characters are way beyond me right now. I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I know I have my days, and last night was one of those nights when I had my tantrums. Yeah, I don't live here physically in Fukuoka. I'm more in Osaka. My hometown is Osaka, so I have to rent a hotel room. Now this guy is an old man. He's pretty much, his face is like a rat, a mice face. You know, they have a lot of people like that, and he always gives me the contemptuous look. I don't know why. Maybe because he feels that his lack of manlyhood or whatever it is, because the girls at the receptions are suckering up to me big time. So I get along pretty much with everyone except him and the waiter. So, well, the waiter was in my face for a while until I got pissed off and I told him to back off, and I almost wanted to. Anyway, so let's go back to this diminutive old man. He um, he he was very, very unhappy about me resting in a conference room on the fourth floor instead of the lobby because there was simply too much people and I don't like crowds. I'm oculophobic. And everyone knows that in a hotel. I'm I'm famous now. So I wasn't there, but he looked at me like I took something from him. I stole something from him. I stole something. I'm a person out to do bad things. He looked at me that way. And one time, two times, three times, you know me. And I couldn't take it anymore. I confronted him. And he kept talking. So I said, Kite kudasai. I'm sorry. Please listen. You got a problem with me, you say it face to face. So he told me about the incident about the conference room. I said, did I even dispute that? Dispute your stuff? It wasn't him that caught me, actually. It was the other guy who came into the room and then he saw me in the room and he asked me, what was I doing? And I said, I'm just resting. I wasn't doing anything bad. And there's nothing bad you can do in a conference room. There was nothing in a conference room. It's just that I left the peace and serenity. There was no one around there instead of the lobby. So there was nothing much to it, and I said, okay, bye, sumimasen gomenasai, and I just left. So it was all over. But this guy, God, talk about small, petty. He was bringing about yesterday's incident, harping on that, and was really over. And I wasn't disputing about not going off. I went off. When he said I can't stay, okay, I go off, and that was it. But he was la 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 la. It's kind of that's what Japanese guys are. Okay, that's what they are to you. Anyway, so I asked him what's his problem, and eventually he spilled the beans, and I told him what I think of him. Do you want to give me my room eventually? And he said there was no room, but there was a room on the 10th floor, but that room smells of pungent cigarette smoke. A room which they cannot sell. He gave it to me. Now I know why, and I paid for it. Not much though. It's a business hotel, kind of small business hotel. 9,000 baht, 9,000 yen. Sorry, not thousand. 9,000 baht, 9,000 yen. So if you convert it to baht, it's about 3,000 baht. Anyway, however, I couldn't take the smell, and I told him that look, I need to leave. I want to retract my check-in. He was graceful enough to say yes. I wanted to give him a terrible, the worst review ever, but after he acceded to my request to check out and refunded my money, I decided not to damage his reputation. I thought, well, after all, he was nice enough to refund my money and let me check out. So I checked out at 1:30 a.m. I didn't know where to go. And can you hear that? I told you everywhere, it's not just in Thailand, in Japan too, you get motherfuckers, motorcyclists ramming their fucking stupid bikes. Not so much in Japan, but there are still motherfuckers, assholes and elbows ramming their fucking motorbikes, and their face is just as stupid as ever, like a buffalo. In Japan too, so you can't just say Thai people are like that. Anyway, so what happened? I moved out. I went up to the apartment on the top floor. Crashed in my Korean friend's apartment. He wasn't around, but I knew the combination to his door lock. And it was horrible, isn't it? But I just needed to crash, so I'm feeling much better right now. So these are one of my tantrums. I have my days. I'm not perfect, but more importantly is the people that treat each other. I don't go around treating each other bad. I don't get envious of a better looking guy. If a guy is more muscled and more alpha-ic than I am, I salute him. Rich piana, people like that. I mean, they're big, they're huge, they're way up there, and I say, wow, good for you. And I aspire to be like them. I don't get jealous of them. I don't get envious of them. If people are much wealthier, they have a yacht, they have their own private jet, I want to learn from them. I don't get jealous of them. I want to be like them. I want to be I'm nowhere up there with my own yacht and my own private jet and, my own island. I want to do that. I want to buy that. But somehow these people are different, and people are not nice to each other. So my complaint is not about my life. My complaint is not about the weather. My complaint is not about the chill, the heat, the God himself, the birds, the trees, the insects. No. My complaint is only people. I don't even have a complaint about insects and mosquitoes and things. No, I don't mind. I can live with them. I can live with them biting me and getting itchy all over my legs, and what happened to me. But I don't care. At the end of the day, my only problem and my only complaints are people. People suck. Moronic big time. They really do, man. I mean, they irks and piss the shit out of me, the way they walk the talk. I don't care. It's nothing to do with nationality. Thais or Singaporean or Indonesian or Filipinos or Japanese. I don't give a fuck. They're all the same. They're all the same. There's no nationality better than another. No, they're all the same. Americans say, America is the worst country. I say, you think so? You haven't been to Thailand yet, have you? You think people shoot people down in the US and Thailand doesn't do that? In Japan, people do that too. Well, they're more cowardly, more bastards actually. They backstab you. But other than that, people are all the same. So at the end of the day, I realized that my only complaint is people. And I cannot live with people anymore. And hence, I've decided that I'm going to take all my money, whatever I have, I'm going to move to Alaska, move into the forest, into the jungle, into the wild. Have you watched the movie Into the Wild? I suggest you watched it. It's imperative you watch it to understand where I'm coming from. Anyway, that's about enough of my ranting. I have my moods. I told you I have my days. And yesterday was one of those days when I just couldn't turn the other way. I just literally had to give it to him. I just couldn't stand the contemptuous look and, the condescending look he keeps giving to me. I mean, it was not even personal, I was just going to the conference room. I was just sitting down and relaxing and just taking in the silence. And he's going to make it personal with me. How do you do the math here? Why do you get personal with someone who wants quiet and peace, sitting in a conference room doing nothing? You mean that it's out of boundaries? If it's out of boundaries, you should put a do not entry, strict, big, huge do not entry sign. Stay away, all visitors of this hotel, lest you be prosecuted. You don't put things like that, and then they leave the door open, and then they want to bicker about it. Anyway, sorry, I keep going on, don't I? So those are one of those days. Last night was one of those nights. I couldn't walk away. I just couldn't turn the other way. I need to give it to him. I guess the city is getting to me again. I've been living too much in the city, and city life does that to me now. Can you hear that? See, that's one of those fucking vehicles, buses or lorries. It's everywhere. It's the same. You get the noise, you get the fucking idiots. So it's not just in Thailand, in Japan too. Okay, see you guys. Bye. Take care.